What's going on, guys? Dan here with Soft Wash Solutions, Broome County, New York. Today we're going over my build. We're going to go over everything that's on my trailer and everything that's on or in my truck when I show up to do a job, alright? Check it out. I built this and designed this myself, so it is what it is. Let's go ahead and start up here at the front. We got a 28-foot ladder. It's a 28-foot Werner ladder with a stabilizer on it. We got a cheap ladder rack that was off of Amazon. Back here we got the Multi-Position Pro Werner. I got a toolbox in here that has all my tools. In here I got extra hoses. I got a tarp, I got a surface cleaner, got extra 100 foot of garden hose Flexil in there. And then I also got a extra 50 foot of pressure washer hose. Got this guy for the gutter cleans. You know, you gotta always have your leaf blower in the fall. I got some leaf blower extensions. And then I got my extension pole, my fuel for that, my long pressure washer wand, and then I got a couple buckets back there, and I got some cones. The buckets come in handy when doing those gutters. My ladder here, the way you do this is, the way I do it is I just twist tie it on. You can see the twist tie there. That twist tie helps me get the ladder up real quick. Stays in place, it doesn't come off. I was using ratchet straps, that took way too much time. Alright, so then if you come over here, I got my soft wash battery is in here. That electrical connects down to the soft wash pump over there. Inside here I got a bag with soft wash gear, soft wash tools. Or in here I got a battery charger. This is how I charge the battery. So I keep my tools and my battery in this thing. I got my gas can there. My gas can's for the pressure washer. This here is the Honda it's the Honda 33,000 PSI 2.4 gallon per minute pressure washer. It was the $400 one from Tractor Supply or Lowe's. Very cheap, not very good with shooting 2 stories or further. Alright, let's go over here. We got reels. This is my 200 foot of soft wash reel. I got the Suttner S510 on here, or ST510 on here. Over here I got 200 foot of pressure washer hose. This here is the Water Dragon. I love it. It's got the ceramic internals. 200 feet. I don't like that it's black because it marks up on concrete. I will probably change it out for the gray non-marking hose eventually. Then over here I got, this is 100 foot of Flexil garden hose right there. These are all Cox reels that I use. And then obviously I got a 65 gallon chemical tank. Right now I am backsmitching, so that means all my chemical comes out of here, pre-mixed with the dilution that I'm going to spray it on the house already. So it comes out of here, and then it goes through this pump, and there it comes out of the pump over here. It goes into the hose reel, and then the hose reel pumps it out this hose, out the gun. And then I have a tip that I can change. Here, this tip goes on the gun, and I could change my spray patterns. I could change my spray patterns like this. So, you know, you got a long range nozzle, you got a couple different fan patterns there. That's a tight fan, medium, large fan, whatever. So these little twist ties. Little orange twist tie, just like the same one that I had on the ladder up there, but larger. You can see here, all I do is twist it around this loop, twist it around there, and then I'll lock the reel. I'll lock the reel right here. So that's locked. And then that keeps the hose from coming off and then unwinding. Same thing over here. Wrapped around, twist tied to this. Locked, it's not going anywhere. So over here I got some chlorine that I haven't batch mixed yet. It's just sitting in the box. I got some tie down points for everything, but that's it, man. So this is a 5.5 by 10 trailer. I got plenty of room for right now. This is how it's set up. I'll be definitely upgrading this next season. So these hose reels, I didn't want them to stick out over the outside of the railing. So I had to make my own stands. Pressure treated 4x4s. You can see here, I got them. I got some angles on there. Screwed them in. Rock solid, man. Screw going down through there with a washer on both ends. I leveled them, made sure they were nice and square. They're good to go. So this line right here comes from the pressure washer end to here. This garden hose isn't hooked up to the pressure washer. It's just rolled up on here. So what I do is when I get to the job site, I unravel the whole garden hose, hook it up to the faucet, and then I screw it into the pressure washer on the inlet. And then I turn the water on, squeeze the gun, I get the water to come out of the gun. Then I'll turn the pressure washer on, and then I'm pulling water from that garden hose, it's off the reel at the time, to the pressure washer, through the reel, and then out the gun. Alright, so one more thing I gotta point out, I didn't show you yet, that I keep on my truck is the Guardian fall protection kit. You know, I haven't even used it yet. This last job that I did was a 3-story gutter job, and I thought I was gonna have to use it. That's why I got that, but I didn't end up having to use it. So, you know, the Stihl BG50. It's a good leaf blower. It's perfect for everything I use it for. Alright guys, that wraps up my video. If you enjoyed seeing the video, let me know. Tell me what you think of my setup. Hopefully I will be upgrading soon here to a 5.5 gallon a minute or an 8 gallon a minute pressure washer, and I'll be doing downstreaming. I got a big commercial contract that I'm going back to next year, and it's going to involve me washing 2, 2.5, 3 stories every single day, all day for about a month. So I'm going to need to get that extra reach. I can't really do it with this 2.4 gallon a minute pressure washer here, the old Honda GC 190 low special, you know. So, but we're gonna deal with that then. For now, I'm closing out the season like this. Might not see any more footage of my trailer this year, but at least you got to see it now. There was a lot of growth this year for me. It was my first year. You might remember I did a short YouTube video. It was recorded vertical. It looked stupid as hell, but it was my truck setup. I didn't have reels, I didn't have anything. I'll try to put that in the video over here. Everything was just scattered out in my bed. I had hoses sitting on top of hoses, and I had wands in there. I didn't have any good ladders yet. You know, everything was a mess, and when I'd show up to somebody's house, I'd be fighting hoses and stuff. It looked ridiculous, but I started from scratch, bought everything cash that I've earned from my jobs. Now the way I'm sitting right now, I own all this. I'm debt free with my business. I had an IBC tote. I found that the 65 gallon does everything I need it to do. It gives me plenty of time for washing, and if I need to refill it, then I just take a second and refill it, but it's not too bad. I like it. It's a smaller footprint on the trailer than the 275 gallon IBC tote. Yeah, so at the beginning of the season I didn't even have a trailer, so I had everything in the truck bed. I had hoses scattered everywhere. I'll insert a picture of that here somewhere, but I had my hoses in here. Everything was a mess. I was using the foam cannon. I don't know if you guys ever tried to use a 2.4 gallon a minute pressure washer with a hose, with a foam cannon. It was terrible. But I got some jobs done. I actually did a roof job. I'll try to put the picture in here. Did a roof job with a pump-up sprayer and a foam cannon. It was terrible. The foam cannon couldn't get me hot enough mix for the roof. So then I switched to the pump sprayer, and I was walking around this like 3,000 square foot roof, spraying. And you know, every time I completed a job, I just upgraded a little bit, got a little bit more, and now I'm sitting here at the end of my first season with all this stuff. It's paid off, and I could pretty much wash any house. Now it's just going through and it's fixing those little things, it's tweaking those little details, and upgrading those tools that are going to make me more efficient and save me time. So that's why this coming season, next year, I'm upgrading the pressure washer to a 5.5 gallon a minute or to an 8 gallon a minute. So that's going to be fun. But for now, for the rest of the season, like I said, it's probably just going to be gutters at this point, so you might not see my trailer anymore. I hope you enjoy my YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more. We just started this channel. It's my first year in business, so I got a lot of catching up to do. Either way, please subscribe for more, comment, share my stuff. I'm going to try to interact with you guys as much as possible. Alright, thank you.